When you gift yourself the space to just be with your own thoughts and your own energy, something magical happens. You probably think reading all those self-help books and listening to the podcasts and the TED Talks are helping you grow, but if you're feeling lost in life, out of alignment, and generally stuck, they could actually be the thing that's keeping you from where you want to be in your life. Hey, I'm Megan. Today we're going to be talking about why you feel lost in life, what to do about it, and the key to instantly feeling more like yourself again, so that you can have the confidence and the clarity to go out there and live your purpose. On my channel, I also like to share meditations, talk about self-love, self-growth, and mindfulness. So if that is something that you're into, you should stick around. So first things first, I think it's really important for you to understand why you feel out of alignment, why you feel lost. And it's really simple. The reason why you feel lost is because you don't know yourself. So for the past couple of months, I have felt really lost. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my business and my career, and I've always been the type of person that just figures everything out as I go. But lately it was causing me a lot of stress because I knew that I'm getting older, I need to figure my shit out, and it was feeling hard. And I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what direction to go in, so I thought that I would turn to YouTube and social media and try to find inspiration from other people's lives. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I found was happening is that I would see so many people living so many different versions of life, and I would end up comparing myself to all of them. And as soon as I made a decision about something, about my life and my career goals, I would see someone doing something completely different, and then I would start to question my goals and my beliefs. And that is what created this spiral and made me feel lost, because I didn't know what I actually wanted, who I wanted to be, what I desired for myself. And I realized I didn't even know myself. And that was really hard to come to terms with. But as soon as I accepted that, I knew that I had to change something. I'm still in the process of learning more about myself and rebuilding this relationship with myself, but I'll tell you exactly how I started doing it and how I now am very clear on my path forward in my business and my career, everything in my life, because I started to get to know myself on a deeper level. Which leads me to this: the key to instantly start getting back on track with your life and your purpose, to come back into alignment with yourself, is this: silence. Silence. Get rid of the outside noise. Get rid of the external beliefs and thoughts and opinions of other people, and sit in silence as often as you can. Have conversations with yourself. Sit with your thoughts and your beliefs and your values. Get back to you. I love social media. Well, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. It's allowing me to talk to you guys like this, but at the same time, it also fills my brain constantly every single day when I'm scrolling and watching Netflix and listening to the podcast with all these thoughts and opinions, and I couldn't tell my own from other people's. And this is why silence is the key. This is your power. When you are so clear in your own thoughts and beliefs and opinions, nothing can sway you from living in your purpose. Because other people will try to tell you who to be and what to do with your life. And if you feel lost and you don't know yourself and you're so used to listening to other people's opinions, you may actually believe them when they tell you that this job isn't for you, or this career path isn't for you, this relationship isn't right for you, oh, do this thing instead. And then you end up on a path that wasn't even meant for you. But silence is your power. Silence is where you get to know yourself on the deepest level. Because when you're silent, you can hear yourself. You can hear your thoughts and your subconscious thoughts that are driving your actions and behaviors. So despite what you think, the clarity that you're desiring does not come from learning from external sources or continuing to learn more. It comes from you. You literally have all of the answers within you already. You're just so used to looking to other people for guidance that you don't realize that you are your own guru. that you are your own wise woman and sage. And if you just give yourself the moment of silence to listen, I promise you, all of the answers will come quicker than you think. So let's talk about some tips to practically implement this. What does it mean to practice silence? And I'm gonna give you a couple, but you can just start with one or two of these. Don't overwhelm yourself. But I promise when you start doing them consistently, you're gonna wanna build and build and build, because you're gonna get addicted to the silence. You're going to get addicted to hearing your own thoughts and having conversations with yourself. Little side note, I used to think I was crazy because I actually talk to myself out loud. Whenever I have a big decision to make or a problem to work through, I literally talk to myself. This is just a bonus tip. I sit my imaginary self down in front of me and I pretend that I'm giving advice to her. Okay, so number one, limit all media. Yes, even books. I have been there, addicted to reading all of the self-help books. I have one with me now. I love reading it, okay? I'm not telling you can never read the books or listen to your favorite podcasters or watch your favorite shows or listen to your favorite music. But what I am saying is dedicating more time in your day for silent moments. Learning is so addicting. If you're anything like me, you love learning new concepts and ideas, and it's just so fun to go down a rabbit hole. But you can also do that with yourself. So that brings me to number two, bring a journal with you everywhere. So when you have those moments of silence, instead of constantly learning and consuming, start being the creator of your life. Instead of outsourcing, start going inwards and pulling information from within you, your own guidance system, your own intuition, the knowledge that you already have from years of life experiences, and put that on paper. And you'll be amazed what you learn from yourself. Number three, silent moments can happen all throughout your day. When you're taking your daily walk, instead of listening to music or your favorite podcast, hear your thoughts. When you're eating, instead of watching a show, hear your thoughts. When you're on your daily commute or driving anywhere, have a conversation with yourself in the car. I literally do it all the time. When you're getting ready in the morning, when you're getting ready to go to bed, there are so many moments of silence that you can have with yourself. And it's just about changing the habit of constantly consuming and shifting it to going inwards. And here's what you need to understand, a little warning. Your brain is going to tell you that you're going to be bored, that it's going to be hard, and that you don't want to do it. So just be prepared and assume that when you set that time to be silent, like let's say if you're driving to work and you normally have the radio on or your favorite podcast to get you through the commute, your brain is going to say, I don't want to sit in silence. That sounds like torture. Your brain is going to try and trick you into thinking that it's going to be really painful. But I promise you, when you allow yourself, when you gift yourself the space to just be with your own thoughts and your own energy, something magical happens. And it's not painful. It actually feels really, really good. It feels like a warm hug, like you're actually paying attention to yourself. Number four, create instead of consume. Get a hobby. Do something with your hands, especially to distract yourself from always needing to watch something. Do something active. Just anything that's going to help you fill your time with more creation, more energy that's coming from within you and your own mind instead of constantly learning. So I'll tell you exactly what I've been doing just to give you a little snippet of how you can maybe implement it in your life. I deleted all social media apps off my phone except for YouTube because I now do YouTube, to limit my scrolling time because, oh my God, I was scrolling for hours in a day and it was just way too much. And I don't even need to go into why doom scrolling is not a good idea, especially if you're feeling lost and out of alignment in your life. So that alone greatly helped me just get some clarity and start to come back to myself and my own energy. And it felt really, really good. I know it seems hard, but I promise when you do it, you're gonna feel just a breath of relief. It feels so spacious and so peaceful. to not constantly be bombarded by news and other people's lives. And when I stopped seeing other people's lives and thoughts every single day, I started to actually feel more grateful for my own life. I stopped complaining about not having this thing or not being able to do this thing or having this much money or whatever trend was going on in the moment, because I wasn't paying attention to that stuff anymore. I started to value the little things. This is a whole other conversation that we could get into, but that was the first thing I did, was deleting social media off of my phone and limiting my doom scrolling. I also started meditating more. So I actually really enjoy meditating. I've been doing it for years, not consistently, but when I do it, I feel really, really good. So I've started meditating for 10 minutes a day, and that is my silent time. But if you're the type of person who that just feels like torture and that feels a little too much, have your silent time when you're doing something else, like all the other places that I mentioned before. And then finally, I have started bringing my journal everywhere with me. And it is now filled with so many thoughts and so many notes. And it's just been really, really fun to see my thoughts go down on paper and analyze them and just kind of put the pieces together. And now it's led me to creating this YouTube channel and feeling really good about where I am in my business and my career. Silence has helped me come home to myself. And whenever I feel lost or I don't know what to do, I now have this tool in my back pocket that I can pull out anytime to get the clarity that I want. And I want to leave you with this. You're not actually lost. Once you start practicing this, you'll see that you already have all of the answers within you. You just haven't given yourself the silence to hear them. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you, please let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. And leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback and your ideas for more videos in the future. And if you're feeling inspired and motivated and you're ready to start practicing sitting in silence with yourself, I actually have a video that is perfect for you. Just click right here and you can meditate with me, literally sitting with me in meditation for 10 minutes in silence. We'll do it together. It's going to be so much fun. Have your journal next to you and start practicing this now. And I promise you will see such a big shift in your energy, in your clarity, and your confidence. Thank you so much for watching. I am so, so grateful for you being here. I'll see you in the next video.